27th March 2023 Morning Murli Shanti BapDada Madhuban. Sweet children, become as fearless as the Father. Let your stage be that of a detached observer and remain constantly cheerful. Only by staying in remembrance will your final thoughts lead you to your destination. Question: what method do fortunate children adopt in order to remain constantly fresh and cheerful? Answer: they bath in knowledge twice a day. People generally bath twice in order to remain fresh. Your children also have the bath in knowledge twice a day. This brings many benefits. First one, you always remain cheerful. Second one, you remain happy and fortunate. Third one, all types of doubt are removed. Fourth one, you remain safe from the company of those influenced by Maya. Fifth one, the Father and Teacher is pleased. Sixth one, you become beautiful flowers and remain in limitless happiness. Song: Awaken, O brides, awaken. The new age is about to come. Shanti. Shivbaba sits here and explains to you children through the mouth of Bramha. Thus is the Gomukh, means mouth of a cow. Nandigan is the mouth of a bull. You have the song. The bridegroom says this to the brides. Not only females are brides, even males are brides. All of those who perform devotion and remember God are brides. The bridegroom is just the one. Sages make spiritual endeavor to attain God. Therefore, they too are brides. Who is that one God? That one is called God the Father. A bridegroom comes to take his bride with him. So all of you are brides. You remember your bridegroom, and so he definitely has to come. He doesn't come for just one. He has to come for everyone. All the brides are unhappy. They definitely have one or another disease or illness, etc. Therefore, this is hell. In heaven there is happiness, and in hell there is sorrow. At this time, all of us are the brides who are residents of hell. That is, all are in the jail of Maya, Ravan. The unlimited Father only explains unlimited things. The whole world is in jail. This is called Dukkadham, means the land of sorrow. Dham is place where we live. There is sorrow in the Iron Age and happiness in the Golden Age. The elevated words of Shiv, the god of the Gita, are: there are the deity community and the devilish community. He himself says, brides, the new age has now come. This is the old world. The bridegroom says, now awaken. The new age, the golden age, is now coming. Heaven was established through the Gita. The Gita is the scripture of the deity religion of Bharat, and that deity religion has now disappeared. It means that there is only as much trace of it as a pinch of salt in a sackful of flour. There are pledges of it, but no one considers himself to be a deity. They have forgotten that there was the deity religion in the Golden Age and that it was called heaven. When it is the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan, they do not say this is heaven. If they did, they would also understand that there would be hell too. We know all the secrets at this time. It became heaven 5,000 years ago and it is now hell. The leg of the deity religion has been broken. None of those who relate the Gita can explain these things. The Gita is the jewel of all scriptures. Only the God of the Gita would make Bharat into heaven with the Gita. Then, for half a cycle, there is no need for the Gita there. They are there just the reward. Baba himself says, this knowledge disappears once again. It disappears now. We listen to new things every day. Those people have been listening to the 18 chapters. Who would say that is new? They have written a full 18 chapters. Here we continually study and have yoga. This too takes time. Gyan and yoga are brother and sister. Baba says Gyan is more elevated than Dhyan, means trance, because it is with knowledge that you are able to receive liberation in life. No one here should say, only if I have a vision will I make effort. You can see the picture of Sri Krishna in front of you. You will become such a prince and princesses. Therefore, it is up to you to become whatever you want. You should believe that you do become prince and princesses. The new age is now coming. You will take birth as a prince where there is victory. There will also be a jewel-studded flute. This is their symbol. They have shown Sri Krishna with such a flute because he is a prince. However, there is nothing of knowledge there. Shivbaba alone is the ocean of knowledge. That Baba says, children, destruction is just ahead. At the end, there won't be anyone left to give you a mantra. Your final thoughts will lead you to your destination. This has been remembered. If you remember me at the end, you will receive salvation. You have been saying today, tomorrow. I can show you 2 to 4 instances of how people die suddenly. At that time, they aren't able to remember a mantra. For instance, if the roof suddenly falls in, would you be able to remember Baba? If the earth shakes, you would begin to cry out in distress at that time. If you practice this over a long period of time, your stage will not fluctuate at that time. You will continue to be detached observer and remain cheerful. When people hear even a little sound, they run away out of fear. You would never run anywhere. There is no question of being afraid. Just as Baba is fearless, you children also have to be fearless. Baba says, children, the new age is now coming. Now, ensure yourselves. You ensure the whole of Bharat. You are ensuring Bharat by taking power from the Father. Bharat will become like a diamond. Then it depends on how much you ensure your life. Body, mind, and wealth are all ensured. Baba says this knowledge is something that gives instant fruit. There is the example of Sudama who instantly saw palaces. Therefore, that was instant fruit, was it not? You also have visions of prince and princess. However, there are prince and princesses in the golden age and also in the silver age. You can't tell where you would be a prince of. Not everyone will be able to become the San dynasty. All of those things are visions. It isn't that a soul leaves a body and goes somewhere. Those visions too are fixed in the drama. When a soul is invoked, it isn't that soul leaves his body and comes. In that case, that other body wouldn't be able to remain there. All of those things are visions. Baba gives you visions in many different ways. It is because it is fixed that a soul comes. means when invoked. The significance of the drama has to be understood. These are new things, so you have to go to class regularly. You know that very good people bath twice a day in order to stay fresh. Here too, by bathing in knowledge twice, you will stay fresh. By bathing twice in knowledge, you benefit a lot. Otherwise, you would lose your sovereignty for nothing. Baba can check everything from the register. Who are those who are completely happy and fortunate? You come to the unlimited Father to claim limitless wealth and you become the masters of heaven. If there isn't that much faith, you wouldn't be able to claim a high status. By bathing twice means in knowledge, you would stay very cheerful. Baba says, I have become your guide and have come to take your children back home. I take you touring around everywhere so much. Those people go up above in airplanes and they are praised so much. In fact, you should be praised. You tour around heaven and come back here. This is something most wonderful. Baba says, I, the resident who lives the furthest away, have come to this foreign land. Therefore, there is no question of omnipresence and thus. You are messengers who gave the message. I sent you. This too is fixed in the drama. According to the drama, each one has to come to play his own part. Then I too have to come. I come and teach you. This is a Gita Pathshala. You continue to go to those spiritual gatherings for birth after birth. You listen with one ear and it went out through the other. There was no aim or objective. Now there is the applause of happiness inside. Those who study well in their student life have a lot of happiness. There is also the happiness of their relationship of being a child. The teacher would also be happy. Here, there is also the mother, father, and teacher. Therefore, you became happy. It is the children's duty to study. The Father has come here personally. Therefore, listen to only the one Father. You have been wandering around a great deal for half a cycle. Now stop wondering. However, that will happen only when you have full faith. People say that there are still so many years of the Iron Age left. When you tell them this knowledge, they say that all of it is your imagination and magic. Poor innocent mothers just sit there with them. Baba pulls the mothers to him, and those people who are influenced by Maya pull them to them. They are trapped in between. Baba explains, children, unless you bath in knowledge twice, there won't be benefit. Sometimes points in a Murli strike you in such a way, like an arrow, that your ducks ends. They never forbid anyone to go to any other spiritual gathering. They forbid you to come here because here there is the main aspect of remaining pure. Both husband and wife have to become pure. Here in the world, a wife sacrifices herself on her husband's funeral pyre because of believing that she will go to the land where he has gone. If the husband goes to hell, the wife also goes to hell. You both now have to make effort to go to heaven. Innocent ones are assaulted so much. Daughters say that they are not going to get married, and then their families force them to get married. The father says, children, by your getting married in this final birth, your wave of attachment will continue to increase. There will be attachment to your husband, then your children, and then your parents' homes and in-laws' home. Today you may have a baby and you have a party. Then tomorrow, if the baby dies, there would be a lot of whipping and wailing. In the golden age, you will remain very happy. Baba says, children, make every home into heaven. Keep pictures there. Ask anyone who comes, will you become a master of heaven? Come and we will explain to you. Baba tells you very good slogans. By bathing in knowledge twice, your children will become very beautiful flowers and have limitless happiness. It is said, God's praise is limitless. So the praise of your happiness will also become limitless. The praise of the Gita is also limitless. You would say that you are becoming the masters of heaven through the Gita. No one apart from the one God would say, awaken brides, awaken. The new golden age is now coming. I, the flame, have come to ignite your light. This Dada is also now an effort maker. Baba is telling you a new story for the new age. This is such a good song. This is a new path. Those people say that only from the scriptures can they find the path to God. Then they say, all are God, all is His praise. We have come to this world to celebrate in happiness, and we can eat and do whatever we want because souls are not affected by anything. In order to fulfill their dirty desires, they say that souls are immune to any effect of action. Never become trapped in the company of such people. You are swans. Bao says you have to become completely pure. To indulge in vice is criminal assault. You might not listen to me now. You might not become clean or become my helper, but there will then have to be a lot of punishment from Dharmraj. Just remember that God had shown you the new world. You have come here to become masters of the new world. Therefore, each of you should ask your heart, am I a real child or a stepchild? Shivbaba is the grandfather, Brahma is the father, and we are grandchildren. This is God's family. If you don't remember the grandfather, how would you claim your inheritance? This is why you definitely have to remember the grandfather. How could you have the grandfather without the father? There is the grandfather and you grandchildren. There is surely also the father in between. You grandchildren have a right over the grandfather. This is why it is said you definitely have to claim a property from the grandfather. This is a matter of happiness. We are making the fortune of Bharat become like a diamond with the Gita of God Shiv. It is only the one Gita that makes you become like a diamond. All the rest make you become like shells. The fortune of Bharat has been completely crossed out. The Father is now once again awakening the fortune of Bharat. People make a tiny locket of the Gita and wear it, but no one knows the significance of or importance of that. The systems here are very strong. You definitely have to become pure Brahmins. Don't cheat and simply say Mama, Baba. Only when you become true and real will you have that intoxication. Those who are not real will not have that intoxication. God has gone crazy about making Bharat into heaven once again. Therefore, he is madly in love with Bharat. He makes Bharat elevated once again. A lover is crazy about a beloved. Therefore, he is so madly in love with people of Bharat that he comes running here from so far away and he ate so egoless. Acha, to thee, sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, BapDada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children says Namaste and good morning to the spiritual father. Essence for the dharana. First point. In order to claim the limitless wealth of knowledge from the unlimited Father, bath in knowledge twice a day. Definitely be regular in studying. Second point. Become a true and pure Brahmins. Become a helper of the Father. Never become trapped in the company of those who have dirty desires. Blessing. May you be a true holy swan and please the Lord with the cleanliness of your body, mind, and heart. Blessing. May you be a true holy swan and please the Lord with the cleanliness of your body, mind, and heart. Explanation. Cleanliness means having purity in your thoughts, words, actions, and relationships. The color white signifies purity. You holy swans are dressed in white and you have clean hearts. That is, you are embodiments of cleanliness. To be flawless in your body, mind, and heart means to be clean. The Lord is pleased with a clean mind and a clean heart, and all the desires of such a soul are fulfilled. The speciality of a swan is cleanliness, and this is why Brahmin souls are called holy swans. Slogan. Those who tolerate everything at this time became emperors. Om Shanti